I liked those episodes though where you had features of people. We are live!
Hello.
Hello, internet. How are you?
I'm speaking on behalf of the internet, very good.
Good. Oh my god, the internet.
it's alive. Quickly, put it down.
It's talking to me.
So yeah, welcome to the Inzy Live Expo 2022 Day 1 Let's Play English.
I am just double checking that we are actually live on YouTube.
We are most certainly.
No, when we say we're going live, okay, as a network, we always go live. No
one's ever made
than last
mistake.
Sunday.
No one's ever made a mistake. No one's never, had a conversation with their good friend Marcus, like people were watching, but actually people weren't watching. Never.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I get told that my content's not polished, and then, at least I always hit the go live button. at least I've never made that comment.
You're never getting over that, are you?
No, I'm not.
Who told you? Hey, baby bird, Riku, my little baby boy. Who told you your content isn't polished?
No one told him that. It's just what he
Callie,
insinuated.
Callie's exact words. We have actual evidence.
No, what we have is
Kart
me
stream.
saying, like, I think the new shows,
the new shows are just more
really
polished than yours.
No, I didn't
wow.
say more polished than
that
yours.
was
I just said they're
Mario
polished.
Kart. I was there for that.
I just said they're
Absolute
polished.
car crash.
And they are, and it's what it is. They are polished. I
Look,
polished them.
Callie loves us all, but he loves views more, okay?
He does.
Whoever's getting the more views moves up. We know the system. It's an emperor scenario, okay? Callie is emperor. We need to fight for his love. We're all different Primarchs. We all know it.
You're making Warhammer references and I don't understand them. I was just being like, I feel like this is a Star Wars reference, and then you said Primarchs. I was like, it's a Warhammer reference. I don't get it.
Hey, Ricky, do whatever reference you want, because we live in a world of so many IPs and pop cultural references. It can be anything.
You're right there, Lionel. And
Don't fucking call me Lionel.
Why?
I don't get these references. I don't get these references. You
the
Warhammer
lion?
nerds.
Who would you rather be? Who would you rather
Why are
be?
you having fun without me? Jungle Khan,
Yeah, but I mean, like, in terms of Emperor's love.
Oh yeah, true. He does love Lionel. Anyway, Riku's right. We shouldn't spout our 40k love on this channel.
Yeah, don't want to upset
No.
Horace over there.
What? I don't. What? What is that reference? I feel like I've been insulted.
To be fair, Horace is pretty badass.
Yeah, and he was like the favourite, to be fair, until he
was the
betrayed the
favourite.
Emperor with his comments about
that's
not
kind
being
of to do with
polished.
Magnus. But again, we're not going to talk about it.
Welcome to the Warhammer. You've been tricked. Welcome to the Warhammer podcast.
Welcome to Warhammer lore.
This is the
I've woken up.
Men of Iron podcast. That's what we
I've
would
woken up
called
and
if
got
we
out of
were
bed.
to do one of those. Yeah.
I got out of bed on a Saturday morning, put some eyeliner on, made myself look vaguely pretty, and I'm now just in a conversation.
Whoa,
and I
whoa,
don't know
whoa,
what's
whoa,
going on.
whoa! Vaguely pretty. We're
Hey,
smoking
hey.
10 right now.
You're smoking 11. Crank that up to 11. Hey, you're a little honey trap first boy.
Yeah.
So he's getting more
This is
in.
why I do. This is why Thirsty Thursdays will apparently always be my streaming day.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Can't change it anymore. Let's find
What
something
do we
sexy
have?
about a different day.
We had some new
Expectation.
days.
It was family friendly Friday.
Oh yeah, Family Friendly Friday.
Which aren't very family friendly.
Was it tie-in suit Tuesday
Ties and suits Tuesdays.
Yeah.
for our chatbot.
for a chatbot?
I need
That's
to
what
do
we
my
got.
hair like Gary Oak. It's gonna
It's
need
good.
a lot of hairspray.
I was trying to put Gary Oak's, no, not Gary Oak's, Professor Oak's hair on the rhubarb image, because of obviously the rhubarb's got the science jacket on, or the medical jacket, so I thought that'd be a good one, but I couldn't get it to work. So what we got? We got a
Are you sharing your screen, by the way, Cal?
Yes, I am. Screen and musical should be coming through on the thing. Someone can confirm that. I think Riku had.
I've got the stream open. Give me
Yeah,
2
you can
seconds.
see the day one let's play and probably hear the music, I assume.
Okay, cool. I'll go on.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Goody.
Yeah, it's all fine.
That.
Sorry, I just turned around. My chinchillas were chirping, so I was like, "What are you two doing?" And they're literally just one sat on top of the other one.
As always.
Half the time they're fine with it. Half the time they're like, "No, why are you sat on top of me? Get off me, keys."
So I'm really blending in with this background with my pasty face and totally blonde hair.
Yeah. I need to go and turn some lights off because I've just realised I have some weird halo of light over the top of my head.
It's just the blessing of the Divine Emperor.
Oh God,
Indeed.
it's too early for this bullshit.
possibly
Too
very.
early for you nerds spouting your nerd shite.
Too early for this bullshit. It's too early for this Warhammer bollocks.
Marcus, this isn't related to the Indie Expo, but I've been listening to the Dune book and it's fucking fantastic. I don't know what your feelings are on Dune.
So I love Dune conceptually. I love Dune as like the themes and the whole concept of, don't celebritize power, because if you celebritize power, you basically lose what it's there for. Like if you put, power, don't put your power on a pedestal. It's essentially Dune, and it's very interesting. And also like Confined Destiny. But the book itself, fuck me if you try to read it, it's such a slog.
I don't know.
Like, it's audio book. It's way
yeah, I've got audio book and it's
I
fucking
need to
amazing.
audiobook it.
They're doing
just
full
really
voice
struggle.
acting and stuff, and I'm like, it's a 20-hour book, so it put me off ever kind of diving into it. But I'm already about 7 hours in, and it's been only like a handful of, like a couple of weeks, I think. Because I just keep putting on instead of TV and stuff. It's fucking awesome.
No, it is good. It is a good series that I struggle with to read.
They keep saying...
it comes across like it was written by a conservative, chubby white man, and which it was.
Yeah.
But it's just very sluggy.
Look, Marcus, I don't judge the books I read based on how chubby or how white the authors are, so...
I do all the time.
What about George R.R. Martin? He's the...
I don't like Game of
of
Thrones.
Really?
So maybe I am prejudiced.
Maybe you are.
Chubby white guy authors. Because
The
I
books
think
are
it's
Game
some
of
of the most
Thrones.
pretentious shite, and I hate
The Game
them.
of Thrones books are very much. Some of it's really good, and some of it is just the most self-indulgent, erotic fan fiction you can imagine.
It
Yeah.
really is.
I've only read the
I
first
mean-
one, and it was alright. I quite liked it. But...
You know what I'm
Some of
finishing
the
at the moment,
descriptions-
though? Sorry, Ricky, crack on.
I was going to say some of the descriptions of the sex scenes in Game of Thrones. I was reading them. I was like, I mean, it's well written. I don't have to correct the grammar like I did when I read 50 Shades of Grey.
I mean,
But,
that's what gets me, though. That's what I mean by, like, chubby white dudes. Like, it's just like the sets is just like, her pendulum dress swung in the light of the golden throne. I'm like, I don't care. Why?
Yeah, I think the one
Why
that
is
stood
this
out to me
happening?
was just like, he reached around her chest and grabbed the nipples on her. I can't remember the exact words, but basically with like her full breast. I was like, wow.
Oh, fool.
What is this?
Fool is
And that's
saying,
now on a live stream, so you're welcome, internet.
oh, damn. But no, I'm reading, finishing off Red Rising at the moment, which is incredible.
What's Red Rising?
So it is set on Mars, and basically Mars has been colonized, and there's a caste system, basically in different colors, and it basically starts with like the Reds, who are kind of like this Irish allegory. They're like the miners,
Yeah.
mining stuff, and you got the Gold that are in power, and it's basically about the the caste system trying to rise up and take down the Golds. It's very good.
Okay. It's written by a not chubby white guy, so I can see why you would you're okay with that one.
Thank you very much. Very good.
Just imagine
I think
Callie's looking at what these authors look like now to judge.
I am,
them.
yeah.
I
It looks
think
alright. It's gonna be good.
sometimes, like with
Sexy man.
George R. R. Martin and other people, they have all these prejudices, or in regards to like things they thought have been slighted. They've been slighted in their life because a girl didn't touch them once or whatever.
Yeah.
And that comes through in their books. It does. It
I
does come
think you're
through.
projecting and making things up that may not be true.
Mate, I got all the touches. That's not
But
true.
no, I just feel
No,
like you might these are just wild assumptions about George R. R.
Oh yeah,
Martin.
definitely.
I mean, he's a
will say
happily
now-
married man. Like, he seems to have a good life going for him.
And he does describe a good penis.
True. Actually,
He does do rather well at
I
describing.
love the
good
South Park
penises.
episode where it's just Butters getting upset because all of the whole thing's just about dongs.
Yeah.
it's true.
And it's got like
it's
the
not
opening
being-
music, dong 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 dong
I am
dong.
also being hyperbolic because we're on the stream and I'm entertaining. So there is always that.
Wait, we're meant to be entertaining on stream?
I am for my own mental health. Are we doing Mario Strikers?
We are
when it
doing
comes
Mario
out?
Strikers when it comes out. We've got it ordered.
Football.
I'm football crazy, football mad. Gonna go
Football
shank
crazy,
someone from the
football
opposite
mad.
stand.
Get these stickers and put it in your mag. Wasn't it like that or something like
It
that?
was something like that, wasn't it?
Something about playing football with your dad, I think. But I am.
There needs to be context for people that might be watching this and don't know what we're talking about. Basically, in the UK, we have 4 big football competitions. There were these. Oh, was it Panini that did them? These like sticker albums. You buy packs of stickers and stick them in, and they had pictures of footballers on, and some of them would be like shiny, sparkly backgrounds, and some.
I feel like that context is just it doesn't need it for the throwaway thing. Football stickers are a thing. It's like baseball cards. That'll do. Sorry, Riku. I just didn't want to hear anything about football stickers ever.
I actually used to collect football stickers. It was the only time I actually bothered engaging.
Yeah. Marcus, I created a logo for us.
A logo for us?
For the football.
Oh.
Are you
in the chat?
I'm about to send it to you on Zoom.
Zoom.
Want to know what you think? Not on Zoom, sorry, on Discord.
On Discord. Oh, man.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Is it Zoom? Yeah. Is that what we're listening? Oh, God, I finally got over saying Skype.
Mate, that looks rad. That's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, so depends on how well this whole football thing goes as well. I kind of want to, if it's going well and we're enjoying it and it's, getting the views, which are the most important metric, of course. I'm gonna get like football shirts made for us so we can wear our, soccer sports tops with that logo on it, like while we're playing
I would love it.
in the league, becoming pro Mario strikers.
Yeah. Mine's going to be a Team Thirsty Daddies. It's just going to be Wario, Bowser, all the big boys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But now I'm excited for Strikers. I love Strikers back on the GameCube, so hopefully.
I'm going to struggle because I can't have a team of like pretty guys. I can't have sexy Link.
I mean, Luigi's pretty sexy.
I'm surprised. Luigi, I don't know.
Not sexy. That was a fool. That was a folly.
That was a stretch.
Luigi, you fall in love because, you go on like the worst date with him ever, but he's charming. Like he falls into his spaghetti. Like I don't want to go into stereotypes, but he's eating spaghetti.
He's the sort of guy that he'll take a bite out of his burger and it'll just fall out the other side into his lap.
Exactly.
Becomes more of a pity date.
I'm sorry.
And then he'll hear a loud noise and jump and hide under the table because we think it's a ghost.
Yeah. Wario's got raw sexual energy, but he also doesn't wash. Problem with Wario.
Gross. That was so great. It's too early for that.
Raw sexual energy.
Whilst eating them raw onions.
Exactly. He'll take his midway snack to eat an onion.
I was going to watch along on the stream, but I realised if I watch along on the stream, it's going to be delayed. So I'll have a live feed up.
Yeah, have you got the actual show, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is only 3 minutes away, but they've not done a countdown timer yet. I'm assuming they'll do that
it's
at 1
like
minute.
1 minute, yeah.
It's in Japan. They'll be really efficient, all right?
Yeah, this will be exactly.
It's gonna be like bam, straight on.
Boof, straight away. It's in a UK-based transport system.
In your grandpappy's stream. Looking forward to the Xbox showcase. Like I'm actually away that weekend, but I'm gonna take my laptop with me because I refuse to miss Sweet Daddy Phil giving me
Sweet Daddy Phil will be there for you.
Giving me all his saucy new game trailers.
Have we got a date for
Hi everyone,
Square
Big Daddy Phil here. Just want a big shout out to Callie, the Cowmaster himself.
Don't you tease me, Marcus. Don't you tease me.
Keep on trucking.
Oh, don't, honestly.
Like the dream.
I think we should try and arrange that for Callie's birthday, Marcus.
If you can get Big Daddy Phil to call me, yeah.
Does he do Vemos or whatever?
I doubt it. But it's just a business dude. He's not really like a celebrity, but he has become a celebrity in my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like, let's be serious now. If we could get Big Daddy Phil and Jeff Keighley to do shout-outs to Callie on his birthday,
hey. I don't give a shit about Jeff Keighley. Just saying.
How dare you?
Sorry, Jeff.
You can't say that.
I know. I will be.
That. To do good.
Yeah,
you can't say that
true.
about Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley's like
competition
so
is what he is.
In the computer game, it's like a podcast, right? Even if you think he's a prick, you can't slag off Joe Rogan.
I'll slag off Joe Rogan happily. He's a piece of shit.
Jeff, yeah, he's a piece of shit. But what I mean is, if you want to get somewhere, like you've got to kind of lick his butthole.
I refuse.
Whereas, like in this space, you've got to do the same with Jeff Keighley.
I refuse. Sorry.
The views
Marcus.
being presented by Callie and Marcus right now are not representative of the Robot Republic, and we are an equal opportunities employer who love everyone regardless.
Except Joe Rogan. He can fuck off.
Go fuck himself. I'm sorry. Simple as that.
Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit.
I love the fact that there is just such burning hatred for Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I would say it would be
some other burning hatreds of people if you want.
Yeah, we can list off people we don't like if you for the next 2 hours instead of listening to the
genuinely like everyone. I try to get along.
I like everyone except Joe Rogan. Just
ironically, it's one of the reasons why I don't like Joe Rogan because he tries to get on with everyone, including
8,
Nazis.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. 10, 9. So at 10:30 they start the countdown. It's sufficient enough. This is the train pulling into the station.
I'm loving the music.
Oh,
Is
yeah!
Is that all the music we got?
Okay, well, it's already sold. This is great.
I'm so overly hyped and happy for this early in the morning.
Love clapping.
Expo 2022! Yay! We're back! We're back!
Hello guys, we will translate and talk, so hello. Okay, so this is Indie Game, Indie Live Expo.
I'll be honest, if they're going to be doing the translation, what they should do is lower the volume of the people we can't understand.
I was about to say.
And we are also, yes, we're gonna...
And then a third layer is that we're talking over it, so there's 3 sets of voices.
Oh, everybody, sit in for this madness.
500!
This is autism hell.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
overstimulated right now as well.
Okay, so they're going to introduce themselves.
However, I'm afraid I might learn Japanese after this.
He's a very famous, very popular streamer.
I like his hair, it's good.
He's YY.
Formula Redding.
I like his jacket. I like
It's
that
very
jacket.
Turkey's Castle jacket.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm slightly behind you guys, I think, yeah.
And this is Kojima.
Are you watching this on the
Yes.
Live Expo stream, or are you?
Yeah, Indie Live Expo 2020 Day 1, let's play English.
Yep.
Did we update?
And also,
Oh, there we go. If we were playing a drinking contest, it would be drink every time a cute anime girl appears on screen.
Oh, who's that?
It's
Wait.
to be fair.
I'm definitely behind you guys.
Are you watching our live stream or their live stream?
Their live stream. They're refreshing it. Sorry, audience. For free.
Hey,
This is Chotechi. OMG Kawaii.
Alright, back to Q Anime Girl.
from one end of the game, we're
Yes.
going to be
is she playing
introducing.
Doom in the background?
Yes, he's a Chotechi.
She is!
What's she playing
Or,
Doom?
do you remember there was a
Loves you
wallpaper
mad.
on Windows XP that was just going through these
Great.
corridors?
It's Wolfenstein, which is she's playing OG Wolfenstein.
So cute.
She says that she's going to try and, really excite the indie game.
Right.
Maybe try.
I'm gonna tweak my volume levels
I love
because like
clapping.
everyone's at the same.
Everything.
I just wish they'd turn the original stream down a little.
Well, I've had to turn down the live Expo stream so I
okay.
can hear you guys.
Very cute. OMG Kawaii.
OMG Kawaii Angel.
Oh, she's a sick.
Can I get, no, that's when I get closed captions on.
All right, I think we can
It's
introduce
okay. It's
ourselves.
just like they're focusing on the
Okay,
two
my name
English
is
translators
Kaori
now. so-
Horiuchi.
Carry on.
I'm a member of the Japanese idol group, Bakusis Sotoka no Ichome, and also I am a Twitch streamer. Thank you.
All right. And hello everyone.
guy
My
has got
name is Jamon the
very
Game
big energy for this
Enjoyer.
time.
I enjoy
I know in
playing
Japan
from
There's a
it's
lot
it's
of,
like
there's
in the
a
evening,
lot of
but
energy
still.
for the morning
all
for
the
us.
fun.
Yeah,
Alright, so
Jamon.
What are you guys on about? I feel great.
Yeah,
I'm full of beans right now.
We will be introducing
Yes.
500 games and
Right.
translating at the same time. So
Did
we
it say
will be kind of
500 games?
collating all the information.
Over the
next
2
What we
days.
like every
That's still 250 games a day.
That's a lot of games.
Everything, but bit by bit.
Right. And we're going to try our best.
Love his haircut.
We'll try our best. And we're going to
Which
be
guy?
Yeah, I feel like I could pull that off, but then I'd also have to relinquish
Kind
my
of
fringe.
what I was going for.
Is it the guy on the left you're on about?
The guy in the middle.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Well,
because
Right.
yes.
third.
Yeah, you're pulling it off, Marcus. It's good.
Thanks, man.
I think it's fourth. Third? Fourth?
You've done quite a lot.
I do want to dye my hair at some point, but I haven't got the colour
Shows,
yet.
right?
See, I'm doing mine soon.
I'd never dye my hair because it's naturally purple.
Yeah,
We're going to have two
you were
days.
born
Yeah,
that
2
way.
days.
I was born this way. I came out and the doctors were like, wow, someone with purple hair. This is a miracle.
Yeah. You were the first human to be born out of a digi-egg. Is that correct?
Yes, I was, actually.
And we're going to be
Yeah.
playing indie games.
I've not
too.
quite hit mega level
After
yet.
We're going to be playing.
You turn into a machine gun fridge or
Yeah, basically.
He hasn't been streaming.
That is one of my favourite memes.
It is
where it's like
amazing.
It is.
Pokemon, like
Pokemon is like,
Steady
Pokemon's got these
evolution.
nice sensical ones, and then it's like Digimon, and it's just like, bam, little teeny
like
tiny
a
cute
bug,
thing.
a fridge, then a fridge with a machine
Yeah.
gun.
That's why Digimon's amazing.
In here, so play ball.
I like there's someone in this chat on this live stream called Broccoli Vegetable.
Yep. As opposed to broccoli fruit.
Representing broccoli, I'm just pleased about the underrated veg.
Play ball.
It is a good veg. I like broccoli.
I kind of want to mute
Wow,
this.
is
I'm
this,
not gonna lie.
is this
it's
what we've
so...
got to? Is this where we've got to in our lives that we're now discussing?
Broccoli. Oh, I'm vegetarian. I've been discussing broccoli since I was in the playground.
And we're gonna
Oh,
That's when I had no
I
friends.
was going to say, is this why no one wanted to hang out with
Hey,
you?
did you see the new Power Rangers?
I'm here to talk
No,
to you about-
but let me tell you about the broccoli.
What's it? Go, I've got my own Power Rangers. Look, broccoli.
No, what about you have the Green Ranger? Like,
So we
that's the broccoli ranger right
The
there.
Green Ranger is just what I called the Green Giant from the Sweet Corn ads. Who was my hero?
Oh, wow, that's
Green
sad.
Ranger.
Is
Sad
it gonna just want
thing
you
to
to
devote on
host
stream.
and say
He's a big guy. I'm a big guy.
talk about Green Giants and holding things?
Right.
Have people seen the She-Hulk trailer?
I've not.
Yes.
No, is it good?
Yeah, it's great. Also, a lot of people unearthed a weird kink where they want a giant She-Hulk to lift them and carry them through a.
Of course they do.
doorway.
It's because we've not had any Lady Dimitrescu for 6 months, so everyone's
True.
latching on to the next adorably hot big woman.
Yeah, it's very true.
And then anyone
I
saw
did
this
get sent-
trend like coming, just of people really being into really tall women. Like,
I
who
mean, it
really
kind of
tall.
started with Brienne of Tarth. Let's be serious now.
It's true. I got a shout out to the original big woman, Big Bertha from DC. Like, she's like the OG tall
Yeah, that's true.
superhero. But
Um,
no one cares about DC, and that's okay.
I got sent a really funny. One of my
I
friends
know.
sent me a tweet yesterday with like a picture from a CNN article that was like Disney casts its first woman of color superhero, and it was a picture of She-Hulk, who obviously with like the green body paint. And the tweet above it just went, "How many people had to read this before it was okayed to be released?" I was like, "Wow."
Wow.
No, not seen trailer. I've kind of given up on that stuff. What did I watch recently? Come on, Rico, you know.
I watched we watched the first episode of Moonlight.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight's good. I like Moon Knight.
So good.
Yeah.
I've only watched the first episode.
So good.
We have a
My
review
only
on it
thing
on
with
our
it-
website.
My only thing with it is that Oscar Isaac is very much doing the whole Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins London accent.
There's a reason for that. Watch the fucking show. And then everyone says that. And I'm like, there's a reason.
Also,
I just-
think
I
that
expected
that's
him at
an
one
acceptable-
point.
Acceptable.
I really like
voice.
Oscar Isaacs as an actor, but I genuinely was. There was a moment where I just expected him to turn around and be like, "Hello, Mary Poppins."
Hello, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of actual Dick Van Dyke because he came out of his like hole he's been hiding in, and he looks old. Real
He looks
old.
really old.
Shocking.
96.
Wow.
He is.
Yeah.
I actually, because he was in the Mary Poppins Returns film that came out a couple of years ago, and I went to go see it at the cinema.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like prosthesis and makeup and stuff. But actually, having seen that most recent picture, I was like, "Oh no, that is just what he looks like now."
This is what he looks like now, yeah. It is, yeah. He came out wearing a t-shirt of a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
saw
say
that.
it doesn't because I don't know.
It used to.
It used to, obviously, but geez.
Okay, we got games now. So this is
Squadron
Squadron 51.
51.
Alright, so that's showing the game
I
footage.
didn't make
Oh,
it.
that looked quite good. Yeah.
Alright, I'm so behind you.
For more Salt and Sanctuary style stuff. Just
Yeah.
cards. I'm here for the cards, baby.
More
Give me those
90s looking
cards.
RPGs. A Tavern Master game. Well, that sounds like my kind of thing.
Yeah, you would love that.
I would love that. Unless
This
they didn't let me
is
serve
Whisper
gin.
Games, right?
Yeah.
Juggalos. Juggalos are doing their games.
Company Profile. Established in 2015, Whisper Games is a rising.
I'm only just getting to where you guys are. Can you guys like pause for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, sure.
Just to
Yeah,
put us
sure.
back in line. Just 2 seconds and then hit play again.
Companies from over
So
20
I've got
countries
Whisper Interactive,
and
a laptop
provided
up.
customized
Yeah.
Would like
solutions
check
for
out
more than
whisperinteractive.com for
100
details.
Did you do 2 seconds?
Check
Yeah,
out
I've got a laptop now.
www.whisperinteractive.com
And we're back
for
to a
more
man
details.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you kept like, it's like tavern thing. Oh, I haven't seen tavern thing. Okay, going back to muting the stream now.
That was a massive
Got a tweet about how we're muting it so anyone that's suffering from the same sensory overload we are can know where to watch.
So we're gonna get Kodansha.
Sounds
Is it
like
Kodansha's the company that do anime stuff, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. PlayStation's not an indie studio.
Yeah, but they do you know, do indie games, right? Especially if they're pushing their Gamer Pass, like their PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus, yeah.
Shuei Yoshida.
プレイステーションではインディーディベロッパー、パブリッシャー様へさまざまな形で継続的なサポートを行
I
って
love
います。
Mr. Yoshida.
近年ではインディーゲーム
He always
は
looks so
国や
happy.
地域を問わず多種多様な作品が制作発売され、ゲームを通じて文化や価値観の広がりも見られます。日本においてもインディーゲームの注目度は確かな盛り上がりを見せており、
Oh, that's a
イ
concern.
ンディーライブエキスポはインディーゲームを発信する場として大きな力となっていると思います。こうした素晴らしい作品が
Thank
世
you.
界中のプレイステーションコミュニティの皆様に楽しんでいただいてい
PlayStation
るこ
community
と
around the
を
world.
大変嬉しく思います。
Is the first
今
like
回
20
のインディー
minutes
ライ
just
ブ
going
エ
to
キ
be a
スポ
load
も
of publishers
そんな素晴ら
going?
しいタイトルの数々
We're
Yeah, I think it's like this is all the
giving
games
them,
that
like,
come
the
out.
the sort of Twitter tick going, this is a verified showcase. Tick.
God, don't tease me with those Twitter ticks.
Thank you for the message. Thank you.
Cool guy.
Playism, PlayStation and playism, good.
Backside.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think they were just gonna show us pictures of publishers' logos. I was hoping a few more gameplays. But
Well,
idea of Xbox is there, so I'm of course now wet.
They're just telling us, you know, what's going to be there, and
Yeah, because we've got quite a lot. They've got a lot that's going to be going on over the next couple of days.
yeah, it's just hey, this is what's happening.
This is who we've got talking about stuff. These are people you can expect stuff of.
There are no things to apply to
So this is going to be games that Japan have had for several years.
That are now getting a Western release.
Getting an
Yeah,
Xbox
after
release,
we've
yeah.
dumbed it down because we think you Westerners are stupid, and they're not wrong.
Yeah, accurate.
If you are interested in participating, please apply at the ID at Xbox site.
Mate, that game can't get released because it's split action war. If I can't have Advance Wars, they can't have that game.
Yes, Marcus.
Please, guys, ID at Xbox. So it's PlayStation and ID at Xbox.
Please just release Advance Wars already so I can hear the end of this.
Yeah. I don't think it's coming out ever.
No, it's been cancelled. It's been cancelled now, Marcus. You're never going to get it.
I genuinely think it has.
Yes, Mutant.
If it does come out, we're going to have to do like a special stream with Marcus.
I'm gonna address. I'm not gonna say that.
Don't worry, we'll infer the content from context. You naughty boy, Marcus.
Pocket pair.
Let's just say I'm gonna have a very tall hat with a star on it of a particular color.
So this Marvel thing you were on about,
What Marvel
while
Snap?
I'm looking at some more publisher names.
Marvel Snap.
Yeah, so is it literally just Snap but with Marvel characters?
No, so Ben Brode, that basically was the main director of Hearthstone when it first came out. He left Blizzard in 2017 and was one of the first people to call their shit out, and no one believed him. Well, Ben
I was going to
Brode-
say, was it he was the one who kind of was like saying stuff years ago, and everyone was like, "No, that can't be happening
Ben
at
Rhodes.
APK."
You're a good lad. You're a good chick. You're a good chick, Ben Brode. We like you here.
We do.
Big fan of you. Yeah, he left to make Double Dining. Yeah, Double Dining Studios, I think it's called. And their first project is Marvel Snap, which is a card game, kind of like Smash Up, if you ever played that, which is like an actual board game, where you have like bases come up and you have to play the most power on a base to win with extra sort of like Marvel stuff thrown in. Looks great. It's mobile first, they're saying. So it's mobile first and then it's coming to PC. So
Well, I mean, you said about being on correspondent. If you can find a way to stream from your mobile or whatnot,
yeah,
I
think
will never
my-
turn down content. That's one
I think
thing
my
you need to know
Pixel
about me,
6
Marcus.
will already do
We
it.
already
Yeah,
know that, Callie.
I would love to do strategy guides and stuff for it.
Doesn't
I
matter
learned
if it's
quite a
polished
lot.
or not.
Yeah, if it's polished, like the new things we have dropping on the Monday, or if it's just unpolished, just
Yeah.
just
I think
nonsense.
my
Like,
Google, yeah, I think my Google 6 Pro can stream from phone. So
Ooh.
we'll see.
we getting some more games now.
Hello.
We're getting Indie Wave. I think this is just going to be like a run through of like a load of indie titles that's coming out. Oh, it's Anime Girl.
I love that she puts her glasses on.
Are you judging her for having to read with glasses?
No, I just love it. It's just like, you know, This is her chilling out.
It's poking her finger around.
I'm
her
not sure how I
lips.
feel about this whole kind of like thing
Oh.
going on.
Riku, I thought that was how your soul is.
Oh, you wake up, just ha.
Huh?
Ready for the day, Callie-chan.
Never. Takes me a good 3 hours to boot properly. I'm like a Windows 95 machine.
Hey, leave that operating system alone. Perfectly good. But yeah, I get what I actually like, Marcus, from yourself would be us to delve into the world of tabletop battle games.
Really?
You can stream some shit from your Marvel shows. Whatever
Yeah.
you do. Set
Well,
up
if
a
that's something
camera.
you want to do on Robot Republic.
Oh, hell yeah to that. Like, if you want to do battle just cam for those things, I'm sure there's an audience for it.
Cool. I do want to do some terrain stuff, so I'll
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing craft streams, so just painting some Warhammer and such
Yeah,
on
that'd be
stream
cool.
and that. I went. I'm not gonna lie. I went to watch some Warhammer be played a couple of weeks ago. My cousin playing it. It's not a game for me. Decided. I love the painting. I love the lore. I like building the things. The game itself is just obnoxiously long. But yeah, so I'll just carry on shouting for the Emperor from the sidelines and.
yeah, and that's good for you. What are these nerds talking about?
I don't know, I was gonna say there's a lot of talking, there's not a lot of games.
In English.
Good luck.
So I've got the mute. I'm muting during the bits now because of honestly it was just sensory overload, and a lot of people in this chat for this thing actually seem to agree with that. Whoa, what was that?
Queen's Island. Bizarre horror comedy. Youth violence
Horror
novel
comedy,
made.
you
Story
say?
about people who merged with things called ekijin. Okay, so people
Okay.
who merged. Okay.
Sushi food cart. Customers come in. So,
Oh, so you have to catch
their
fish.
order. A heartwarming story with you.
It looks like a mobile game.
I liked the whatever that weird horror comedy was. That was fucked.
Potato Factory, a simple game. Enjoy the
Yeah, this is definitely a mobile game.
Oh, I feel
Yeah,
like I
it's a
should
mobile.
have dropped some acid before the show. I don't know.
So these
Bit of
are
what?
potatoes.
Dropped some acid or something.
Block power online. Simple rules. If the
Oh, that's
person
cool.
on top falls,
This is like
you lose.
Jenga.
Take turns
Yeah.
erasing blocks in this online battle game.
I'm mostly gonna leave you to talk about these, Marcus. These seem like the kind of games you're into. More
Yeah.
than me.
Diablo-inspired hack and slash ARPG based on
Ghost Law looks quite good, though.
Asian
Yeah.
It's got kind of like boyfriend dungeony.
Where was it from again? So,
Roguelike-y.
I talked to them. It's a very nice game. Yes.
thing to it.
Very smooth. Oh,
Oh, I hope the end boss is
Awaken.
COVID. And super bugs
Super
awake.
bugs awake.
Game for two. Play
Broccoli
a
vegetable
character
looks pretty
or
Oh, this
fun
looks
about
quite
Ghost
cool.
Lore as well.
Your cat Mimi.
well, it looks cute.
Where's Mimi?
Oh, that's cool. Kind of like Celeste-like, but in a different way.
Aim
Interesting.
climb. Aim plus climb.
Are you on aim climb, yeah?
I'm just arrived on
Sure.
Aim Climb. Yeah.
Okay, I'll pause it then for a bit. Tell me when you're on Deck of Ashes.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so okay. Oh, one of those. Oh no.
Deck of
Deck
Ashes.
of Ashes. Yeah.
Ashes.
Ah, this is my game. Hello,
This
friends.
definitely looks like your. Is it Endless? No, what's it called? Endless Dungeon or something? What's the kind of first one that looked like this?
Wow, good graphics.
Slay the Spire is kind of the first one.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking.
not so. That's way older than that. It's like a can't remember. It's on Game Pass at the moment,
I'm a
but
toad. I'm a hoppin' because I'm a toad and a rabbit.
this is alright. Oh, this looks cool. I know it's just no mobile game, but I remember this in these kind of
Oh,
games
it's
from old
on
consoles.
Steam as well.
Linear shooter.
And defeat the enemy.
Yeah, there was one of these on the. My cousin had the Sega
Predator
handheld.
and Wreck. Oh no,
Ah, yes.
no.
Spooky.
This is gonna be the sort of shit that Callie's like, hey Riku, you can play
Oh,
this.
exactly what I was thinking, Riku. Well spotted.
Yep. I can spot these from a
Predator
mile
and
away.
Wreck. I'm actually noting that one down.
Rainbow
Sorry,
on
Riku.
Steam now.
Witch Explorer. It's like a kind of like bullet hell towery defense game.
A major update with and still the same price.
Any sort of anime cutting that's just like,
Yeah. Bullet hell game with like some sexy anime girl in it. It's like, oh, you just have to, don't you? You just have to get butts and boobs in these games.
yeah.
Through space until
It's a cultural thing, Ruki.
Semi-idle exploration adventure.
It's available in
Oh, I
App
like this
Store
space
and
stuff.
Google
Yeah,
Play.
I like these.
It also it's most of Steam.
VR Mummy Girl.
While
my
you're actually in the
God.
game using bandages,
Wow.
MetaQuest
All right, this is
version
worth waking
now
up
goes
at.
This was worth getting out of bed for.
Otaku's Adventure, a fun novel adventure
Otaku's
about
Adventure.
who spends his
It's like
time
a-
with 3 heroines, with 3
That looks kinda cool.
This is a visual novel.
Yeah, I like a visual novel.
Oh, our dream, is it?
Nice picture.
I don't, but that's okay.
Cold bed on roof.
Cold bed en route.
Roguelite
Hello.
adventure about a spaceship whose weight has been increased by stowaways.
Major quad dice defense. You build a turret. with
Hello.
quad dice.
Tower defense with dice.
Determines
Oh, that's rad!
I knew Marcus was gonna say that.
Marcus is definitely the right person to be on this Indie Expo. He
Marcus's
loves
face
that
just
shit.
lit up.
That's such an interesting idea.
drive through a crazy town where pigs roam.
Crazy.
Josh in the chat saying Riku could play that in a jacuzzi and then join our Patreon.
Never happening.
You
Never
say never
happening.
happening? No,
Josh,
it is
Josh is
happening.
right.
Don't
Hear me
no.
out, right? Riku,
No.
hear me out. You in a hot tub, Tiddy's hot tub stream, right? Where you play visual novels. Great.
Online co-op boss rush.
Oh, this looks
Already-
quite cool, by the way.
We've
This,
already got
uh,
Patreon only content where I'm going to be reading thirsty fan fiction.
We do, so sign up. We do, in fact, though, have a stretch goal on Patreon for a Riku to stream from a paddling pool. It's an undisclosed value, but it's going to take a while, I'll be honest. If we ever get there,
Hopefully
it'll
it'll
be
never
worth it.
happen.
Well, no, hopefully it will happen, and you won't
Hopefully it will
mind because
never
of all
happen.
of those dollars just dripping down on you.
Noise
No.
Starlight, a hybrid rhythm game done back to
Ooh,
visual
that-
novel.
Is that
The bullet
Dice
hell.
Tower game already out? Because I want it.
I think the ones that are already out, yeah, these are either out or coming
I
out
think
very
all
soon.
of these, yeah. Like, tomorrow's the upcoming games ones, I think.
RTS with golems at the end of the fictional 19th
This looks
century.
interesting.
English translation
No, it
of
doesn't.
the first
Oh, I like the
book
look of this. It's like it's
New
a
episode added in the April.
like total accurate. No, not totally accurate. What's the one where you just get people to fight each other?
Game in which players navigate through a
Um,
labyrinth. Shikigami
oh,
Asagao
no
will
idea.
lead the way.
Yeah, I don't think it's tabs I'm thinking about, but it was something like that.
Very cute. Okay. Color energy.
Oh, we got a sexy fighting game.
Blow the monster.
There is
It's
elements
called-
and blast away the enemy.
Well, that
God.
was localization team. Do a better job.
Wait, crazy pan.
They did a great job. They knew what I would just
But,
get.
but also the attack was centered on a particular area
Yeah.
of that monster. I'm just saying.
Gecko.
Episode of Minato, a school lab comedy visual novel.
Gex is
that
back.
features an
The reveal
It's
of Gex.
been through a change.
Wasn't
Gex
Gex
is,
we're going through like an otaku level, like an anime level, when it's just like him jumping off boobs and stuff. Platforming as anime titties. So he has to
There is a rating
jump off.
system and skill collecting features, so like a raising sim.
I haven't got into a decent puzzle battler for a while. I need one.
If
you got any decent puzzle battlers in the chat, let me know, 'cause I need one.
Yeah.
I haven't had one for a while.
And ability are randomly generated.
Obviously, Marvel like battle puzzle is like one of the best. but-
Smile
I don't know what you mean by a battle puzzle, I'll be honest.
Oh, it's normally like
This is like Super Meat Boy, isn't it? But pixely arty.
that is so. A battle puzzler would be like playing Tetris, but with extra abilities to defeat enemies and stuff.
Okay, like I think you
Yeah, so if
mentioned
you-
one where you had to fight like something. It's like bust the move or whatever, but you had to.
Oh yeah, that's Beast Slayer, I think. Yeah, I still play it on my thing. You're a little mouse, and like you have to run around and break.
Oh, you're
blocks.
playing as an animal. That sounds like Callie's cup of
That's
tea.
not my thing.
There's a cute little hedgehog in it and
Are there any
everything.
games that you want to play?
Josh Render there, missing Gex, always looks classy when in his tux. I miss Gex. When are we getting a Gex?
love Gex.
Gex is something
We
that
talked about
PlayStation
that.
could just milk money
Has
out
it
of.
not been rumored for a while that there's going to be a remake of Gex, isn't there?
Yeah, it has been.
I don't think so. They released a. I say there was this Gex Junior game that got leaked recently, which was made back when Gex was being made, and it just never got released. And that dropped like last year sometime, I think.
We're gonna be fine.
But yeah, not like a modern remake of or modern sequel. I literally forgot the word sequel because I'm just so used to hearing the word remaster and remake these days.
Yeah.
Reboot, remaster, remake.
Let's turn that fucking down. What?
Just do it.
Mainly out of AAA because they've run out of ideas.
Yep. That's why
Yeah,
you come to
Josh
these
is
indie
right.
showcases for these Dice Tower games.
Dice Tower. Yeah. Look, I'm a special kind of person, all right? There's certain games.
That's why it's great
that-
having you on it, because otherwise this would probably just be me and Riku slagging everything off, actually. Like, and
I
that's
wouldn't
not.
slag everything
I like
off.
the reason why that interests me because it's a like sort of base of a game that someone's gone. How can I make this more autistic? Like, how can I game? I think, but like genuinely, it's like when you have like a concept of a game, and they go, okay, how can we try something different? How can we try something new? Like Dicey Dungeon for me was that. Like it's a roguelike where you do battling, but you play as a dice and you roll dice to trigger effects. That game is incredible. Like it's really, really good. Like Dicey Dungeons, if you haven't played it, it's on Steam, it's on Switch. It's fucking awesome.
I think it might be on Game Pass as it goes. Just a
What is
shout
it?
out, Big Daddy Phil.
What what's it called? Lost in
Lost in
Random?
Random. Yeah, that's not.
Seems like your kind of game, Marcus.
Yeah,
But it's more
I
RPG focused.
I've got it on my wish list, but it's very RPG.
It's
and
more,
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually more of a hack and slash. The only kind of real elements of anything other than that, there's a bit of a deck build almost thing going on where you have like cards to play. So once you build up enough mana or whatever, you get to play like some of your cards, and it'll be like this one gives you a sword, but then you
Like,
just
Riku,
hack and
I'm
slash
gonna
with
let
that sword.
you. Cool. I'm gonna let you guess my favorite Final Fantasy. What's my favorite Final Fantasy?
Probably tactics.
What's that? Oh, true. I do love that. No, non-tactics games, just like from 1 to 15.
It'll be 8.
1 to 15.
It
So
has a
mainline
card game
ones.
in it.
Yeah.
I did because 8 is the best game.
No, it's 9 because of the card game in it.
But triple triad's in 8.
Didn't 8 have the card game in it?
8's got triple triad.
Oh, it's true, but no, I prefer 9.
card game
I really
in
like
9.
9 actually. My disc was scratched, so I couldn't get too far in it. But like, I like the animation style of like
Oh, Tower of Perpetuity looks cool.
freaking what's his name? What's that? Steiner and all that.
Yeah,
Nah,
Steiner.
Phoebe
It was
the
a
best
bit. It was a bit more
character.
cartoony, and I liked that about it.
Plus, also the main antagonist has a tail, so of course you like it.
It also has...
Oh, I kind of do
Shots
though. That's the
fired.
problem.
My biggest issue with that game is that the final boss just came out of nowhere. As
True.
opposed to all the other Final Fantasy games before it where you knew who the big bad was.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Yeah,
And it
this
had
does
some
look
good
cool.
twists.
This looks like more. They're not rushing through this one either, so.
Oh no, you just turned into a skeleton. Oh, no.
It's got a fairy
Ah,
character,
yes.
Callie.
A cat comes and licks your balls, and then you get to do powers. Just vibe into the music.
People tune in now, they're going to be like, the fuck, these people aren't even talking, they're just dancing. to music.
It's true.
This is a
Dude,
dance
so what are you
stream.
doing?
Very dance.
It's a
stream.
dance stream vibe. What else? Like, I know.
It's got like an old school Castlevania vibe to it, to be
Yeah,
fair.
the bullet storm looks a bit meh.
Hard to dodge for me.
Nah, I was actually going to say the opposite.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's kind of a slow beat.
Citizen Sleeper apparently is also very dice focused. I have been sent a great tips and tricks article for that. I'm yet to edit.
What's that called? Citizen
Citizen
Sleeper?
Sleeper also available on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's going to be another really polished thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Get over it.
I might just start appearing on streams with like cans of salt.
So.
Power of Perpetuity. I quite like it.
Look cool.
It's got like a kind of like bullet helly
I like-
Castlevania vibe to it, and I quite like.
I'm a
'cause I
fan of a
loved the
2D
original.
platformer, and where you're, worried about it being too many not bullet stormy enough. Sorry, I found a few of these 2D platformers that have come around recently are trying to Dark Souls it a bit much, and be too hard. And I'd kind of like a game where I can chill a bit. So yeah, this might suit me more.
Yeah. I
Plus,
did see
everything's
someone
got a
kind
tail.
of be like, "Oh, these games are always about having fun and getting through it." I was like, "Bitch, have you played Mega Man? Holy shit!"
I was gonna say Mega Man. Mega Man is not about having fun.
Mega Man is bonkers hard. Like,
Mega
it's
Man is a
so
game that
hard.
takes your, random sensitive appendages and smashes them with a sledgehammer repeatedly.
It's horrible, but yeah, it's something that allows you just to kind of find your pace and play it. Yeah, great, good. And it's on Switch, and this is the perfect game for Switch. So
When Furushima-san was appearing, Vibe said, "Oh, it's Furushima-san." Because last time they also.
Josh Render Attached just said, "Oh, how anime about this game." I like it. It's kind of got this weird
I love
Bullet
it.
Helly, Castlevania vibe.
Make it not, as long as it's not too hard for me. I quite like the look of this, to be honest. Got cool anime. You know, everything's got a foxtail, which is just a cool aesthetic. It's not a furry thing. It's just it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just because they've got tails, they've got nothing to do with it.
exactly.
It's a 24-hour roguelike as well. They've just been talking about it. That every single, so each day you start the game up, something will be different. So instead of it being procedurally
Sorry,
generated every time you die,
Yeah.
it's based on a 24-hour clock.
Yeah, that's
So
quite
at
cool.
midnight each day,
Oh.
it then procedurally generates the next thing. That's really that's a nice way to mix it up
That's
from
really
the
cool.
standard procedural generation.
To have a day
actually.
to try and get through the game in one
Yeah.
set of things, and then
So
the
you'll
next day
know where
it's
things
back.
are. So like you play it on Monday, you know where things are. Come Tuesday, things will be different. That's quite cool.
Is it just set for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
No,
Saturday,
it's just it's
Sunday?
20. I was just using that as an example. It's just a 24-hour
After
clock
24
thing.
hours, it will just randomize.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And that's quite a fresh way of taking on the procedural generation, because obviously, like everyone, the procedural generation is now being done so broadly across, indie games.
I got into a new type of hardcore strategy nerd game that I never thought existed. It's like grids, beat step. So you have to move to the beat of stuff, but you also have like kind of strategy.
What's that
powers
game
you
called?
use as well?
Disco Dungeon or something. I think
Oh
I know
no,
what you're talking about.
that's crypto. Dungeon of the Cryptomancer.
Yeah. You're not on about that one.
No, on about that one. There's a different one where
Okay.
there's that one where you have to move to the beat. But there's another one where you have to kind of. Oh, it's on my Switch. I'll find it at some point. But it was bonkers. It's very good. And that has a similar thing of like it changes daily.
Oh, cool. Tales of Perpetuity is coming out on Switch on June 2nd
Oh,
as well.
I hope there's a nice physical release.
Thank you, Furushima-san. Thank you for the indirect pickup.
Thank you.
Commercial.
Commercial time.
Then Indie Live. Let's play awards.
My usual love for digital gaming isn't quite as high on Switch because I don't have any fucking
Ooh.
storage.
oh, is this DLC?
On the
for
subject
Death
of
Gambit?
Souls-like.
good Castlevania games.
Oh, this looks
Death Gambit's
awesome.
already Death Gambit's fucking awesome. It's really good. But Afterlife might be new DLC, I think.
What is this Pokemon rip-off bullshit?
That is straight up a Pikachu right there.
I just
Well,
right.
If a big
And there's some
Oh,
Eevees
no!
making guns.
Power World.
Oh,
Right, well, that's
I'm
going on a list
checking
somewhere.
Power World, yeah.
Oh, this was cool.
now this completely turns me off. Any sort of farming shit, don't care for it.
As long as I've got a sexy husbando in the game, I'm all good.
Oh, it's bad though.
I really want to start an arms factory with Eevees. I need to find out more about
This
Power World.
looks. This has got a very Undertale-y vibe to it.
Yeah,
with
with
the
the
combat.
Yeah,
combat.
or
Yeah.
Wario World, right?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Ooh, what the fuck is this?
Flaff!
Oh, it's
Is
just, is this?
this?
We're here to flaff over your face.
Is this
Flaff
like
it
No,
right.
this is
Doing.
this is DLC for Security Breach.
Okay.
Yeah. Eric will be very happy.
Oh no, is it just Security Breach is coming out in? I thought it was released in Japan already.
Maybe it's only been on PC. That looked like a PlayStation or. Whatever.
No, it's out on console in the
Oh,
West.
New FNAF DLC.
Tell Eric that he's going to want to watch a chat box coming out in a few weeks because it's about a FNAF. It's basically Security Breach-esque, but with the original FNAF game.
What's that? Yes, Callie is recording this time. Thank you.
Fuck you,
But no,
Eric.
I'll get him to watch that. He'll love that. He loves his FNAF.
I've ended up watching so many lore videos on it this week just so I've got a grasp of the lore before the interview.
Yeah, tell us about that interview you got coming up.
Oh yeah, so the actual chatbot won't be going live for a while, but on Monday I'm interviewing Earnhardt, who is the lead on a FNAF remake game. but
Raiding Games, is
it's
it?
Fully Game Raider is their YouTubey thing. But yeah, they're doing a 3D immersive walk aroundy, similar to like Security Breach. You've got like the explorative aspects, but the first FNAF game, and some of like the animations and the pictures and trailers and stuff they've got up at the moment, it looks genuinely awesome
Nice
and
looking
also
for that.
absolutely terrifying.
They mentioned in the chat yesterday about it being like hallways are changing. That's like a really
Yeah,
good
I'm
thing
excited.
as well.
I'm intrigued to see if it's got a level of procedural generation, which I'm going to find out on Monday, and people will
Cool.
be able to watch in a couple of weeks when it comes out.
Yeah, because there was the one where you can take all the different characters from all the different Five Nights at Freddy's and add different stuff into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like what I saw of Security Breach. It is, yeah, it's not my sort of game, but
No.
I enjoy someone else watching it. So,
Yeah, I hate being chased. That's just like a total fear I got. So any kind of game like that.
and it
is
might
a
be completely
no for
wrong,
me.
but like I always saw it as a kids game. I don't know why. Like
I don't understand it as a
I know
kid's game.
why you thought it was because it's freaking fluffy animals and stuff, but
But then
it
what
was all the
was
thing that kids love. They were always
Mhm.
talking about FNAF, and I was like, I'm going to be a creepy like 25-year-old man talking about Five
I
Nights at Freddy's.
I think because the Five Nights at Freddy's are just micromanaging security camera games, but they're the games that are built to give streamers a opportunity to scream really loudly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I guess so.
Kids
because
love
that was,
watching
like,
streamers go.
the
Oh!
Markiplier like got
Yeah, yeah.
like big off it, right?
yeah.
Because old PewDiePie was like, it wasn't FNAF, it was the other one. What was it called?
Yeah, we got the wrong camera.
Oh,
Right.
the one that has drifted into obscurity because
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah.
What a jump scare game.
Yeah. It came out at the similar time
You
to
had a
FNAF
lantern, there
1.
were cupboards, you know,
Yeah.
cat things.
No idea.
It just didn't have the same intrigue that FNAF did. I mean, to be fair, it's an interest. Is it the
Oh, a
the game
breakup
itself is
game?
interesting.
7 Days to End with You.
Right.
This has got like, if this doesn't have Doki Doki Literature Club vibes, I'm gonna be very sad.
Show the video. Okay, after that there'll be explanation. Here's the
やったと思うんだけど、機能語って結構短くなりがちなのよ。
機能語ってなんだっけ？
助手とか。
はんはんはん。
だから、
I love it. The person present was like, and here are these people with the explanation. It's all in Japanese.
No, no,
I
no.
don't understand it.
No, these are, this is a made up language, and you have to kind of work out what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this weird thing of like communicating with like an alien or something.
Wait, are you talking about the two people in the top left and right corners? They're using the
No,
made up
no, no,
language.
the language.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
no,
thing.
I'm on about
The
the
game,
people
yeah,
that
yeah.
represent the people
Oh,
in
yeah, yeah.
within the thing. It was like, check out this explanation. Then it cut to a couple of people.
7 Days to End review. Let me Google it because this actually seems quite interesting.
Yeah, it does, but there's now 3 sets of people talking over each other, and then 4 if you include us.
That's why I'll Google.
Yeah, thank you. I'm muting this. Horrible.
So you have to try and deduce what.
Let's
The
guess the
symbols
words
on
and
the screen
decipher
mean.
the story. This game is a puzzle and novel game in a whole new genre where you have to guess the language and decipher the story. That's cool. Story is a short tale of only 7 days. The story will end in 7 days. It is a short story that can be observed as early as within 5 minutes. Try to decipher the short story with your own hands. Like a puzzle, try to deduce one piece at a time.
That does
You are
sound
the
cool.
observer of the story. You observe the story by translating the words of the person. You're free to perceive the meaning of the words. The relationship between these two people is composed of the words you feel. The story of these two people is composed of the words you feel. The world can be a short. It turns into some sort of weird manifesto at the end. This description.
Yeah.
Mundane story or a long, strange story, depending on your understanding, or both may exist at the same time. No wonder. This is weird. The story is complete with your interpretation. Every story you feel or receive will be correct. Until you observe, there is nothing wrong with all stories occurring simultaneously. Weird. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I like. Josh Render saying, "Where's our Final Nights at Freddy's Arena Fighter? There is enough characters."
Oh yeah.
And a dating sim for Callie, which disagree. I love it. I
There's
actually
gotta
quite like
be
a
a
dating
FNAF
sim.
dating sim. There has to be.
What, Five Nights at Freddy one?
There has to be already.
The game is you see language, you see the
There's gotta be. I can't live
What,
in a
just
world
sit
without a
there
FNAF
and
dating sim.
See, I
sit
was-
there and date your evil psychotic animatronic girlfriend or
There's got-
boyfriend.
there has to be
When
one.
Josh Render said and a dating sim for Callie, I thought he was talking about the game that was on screen, not really getting the connection. He was though talking about it being the Five Nights at Freddy dating sim because they're all fucking fursuits, aren't they? You son of a bitch.
was too much energy, so
They're not fursuits,
They
Callie.
kind of are. I know
They're
they're
animatronics
yeah,
in
stuff with
fursuits.
children.
The souls of children.
That does make it better.
It's true.
That's how it works.
isn't it like Walter's kids or whatever that's in it? I don't know. Eric tries to explain like FNAF storyline to me all the time, and some of it
Basically, I
goes
think
in.
the general idea is
Listen.
evil man runs restaurant, wants to make robots, and then the robots don't work as well as he thought, so he goes
Nah,
and
one of
murders
his
children.
sons like it clamps down on his head or something.
Yeah,
bites
it's
off
like a
his
bit
front
where
leg.
one of the
Gets him
someone
to
loses
wear,
their frontal
like,
lobe,
the helmet. I don't know.
and then the bad guy basically gets inside of a bunny robot suit, but
Is it
it's
Michael?
broken.
Michael.
No, it's William, isn't it? Oh, I should know this because I've watched so much bloody. It's because I've watched too much.
Hey,
My
you're
brain
doing
is
a chat with an
oversaturated.
absolute FNAF nerd. You better get up on your law.
I have to rewatch all those videos. It's like literally, it's been super horror bros, kind of like breakdown of all the games. I've been like, these are good. They're about 5 minutes long.
Here we go.
Cool puzzle thing.
Puzzlers.
These all just look kind of like things you get advertised on Facebook for mobile games, though. It's not.
Yeah. Well, they don't look like the ones I get advertised on Facebook. They keep trying to push anime dating sims on me. I'm
that's
like,
'cause it's
where
what
are you
I'm
getting
searching
this
for, isn't it?
information?
Because the camera can see your purple hair. It just, like, it just looks through. and
Weeb
goes,
detectives.
That's a person that wants.
The one I always get is the
That's
one
quite
where
cool.
you have to like slide something out the way to make like water fall into an area, and
Oh yeah, I always get that weird
Yeah.
one. I'm like,
Oh, I like this. That was like a platformer game where you had to you pick up a key and it's too big and it squashes you.
oh, I'm such a slut for match-free games.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. There was one on like mobile called like Tiny City or something that I loved.
Marcus, you are the sort of person that like mobile puzzling games were made for, aren't you?
Yeah, to a point, but I'm pretty good at like.
Oh, this is
I
another one
know
for
they were
Marcus.
made
Indies
with
Lies.
like no heart, and they're just there to. Oh,
There we go.
2 seconds.
I was like, quick, jump on this one, Marcus, is mid-thought.
Yeah, there's a point when they all look the same though. Those card games, like I'm looking for ones that.
that
actually
one that
use-
just came up looked
Now-
exactly like the previous one we saw.
Yeah, like
Like-
at that point, when mechanically you're not trying anything different.
Have you played Inception yet, Marcus?
No, because it's not on a platform I can play it. So,
Isn't it on? It's on Steam.
yeah, but my laptop will explode.
Right. Okay.
So,
Maybe we should do a co-stream. I'll get it on my laptop and you can tell me what to do because I actually have no fucking clue how to play those kind of games.
yeah, sure. I really want to play it.
Your
because, yeah.
tactical minds can play it through the avatar that is me.
Yeah, I
And we
know
can
the
connect
rules. I've
tails.
seen it being played. I know it's like basically sacrifice mechanics, so you have to kill stuff to get better. So
Saw this one pop up before, Death's Gambit.
Yeah, I think I'm going through them a bit more.
Paranormal
Paranormal Detective Escape from the
Detective.
90s.
Oh,
Why
hello.
would you want to escape from the 90s?
Because of, let's be honest, it was a bit of a problematic time. But-
I- It might have been, but still.
to be honest,
are you
shit
on
internet and
Paranormal
pogs.
Detective? Yeah,
I'm typing that down, yeah.
cool.
So if it looked intriguing, it looked like you could play some arcade games.
Make some potions for me, you dirty worm. Alchemistress.
Lacuna, a sci-fi noir horror adventure.
Oh,
This
you're
looks kind of cool.
a little bit ahead of me.
Oh no, we've jumped too far now.
No, it's fine.
Ah.
I'm on Lacuna now.
And then we're Paranormal Detective Escape from the 80s. Why would you want to escape from the 80s?
Stop saying that about every decade. They're all bad in their own way.
No, the 80s was a good decade.
All right.
I wasn't
Can you
there.
guys pause for a bit?
So
Yeah, we've just got to
1, 2,
Um,
3. What do you want now?
Paranormal Detective Escape from the 80s.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm on Alina of the Arena now.
I'm on Alina of the Arena. Oh, I've just got to Mech Armada,
Oh, you're on Mechamana, right? Let me go forward and get to
which it
Mechamana.
looks
No,
like
no,
a
no, no,
Marcus
no.
game.
You pause for a second, because I'm not on Mechamana.
I have.
Okay, I just got to Mechamana.
I'm not on Mechamana yet.
We'll wait for you
so-
to say you are. Just got like a little
However,
red neck.
Alina of the Arena looks great.
Alright, you there, Marcus?
Nope. Yeah, Mechamana. So one,
Yeah.
2, 3, go.
This your kind of jam, Marcus?
Yeah, man. All of this is my jam.
There's freaking
All of it
dinosaurs.
is different. They're different flavors of jam on the jam shelf. This,
A brisk build to
It is.
destroy looks pretty cool. Looks cool. I don't know what it'll be, but just smashing stuff. Yeah, all right.
Breaking shit.
oh, cool.
Anicard. It's like a dungeony crawlery game.
Oh, you make cool. Kitty cat.
They are coming.
Josh Render saying, I don't know, being anything other than a cis het white guy wasn't great for much of the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Arise.
These games I don't
story.
like.
3D ones. This looks fine. Yeah, we have different tastes. We know this, Marcus.
What, a
in
Rise of Simple Story?
This has
Yeah,
got very Ori vibes.
Yeah, this
to it.
looks kind of cool.
Like 3D Ori.
I was thinking more Uno or whatever it's called. It came
Journey.
out. That too, but there's a cool like 3D platformer called like I know it came out last year. This looks quite cool though. Biota.
Yeah, it's down on my list of stuff. It looks cool.
This is a VR
Another
game.
survivally VR game by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow for Ma.
Ah, okay.
Pass your final, graduate university, and finally come
I like the style. I don't know if it'd be something I'd be interested in
This looks kinda
playing,
cute.
but
2.5D.
Bro!
Chinatown
I
Detective
love the thing that just
Agency.
came out. I was like, bro.
Right, that show does nothing.
No, that was.
That is
was,
on Game Pass, I believe, at the moment.
Okay.
So you know,
Oh, what was the spy game that was really good?
Spy
Was it
vs. Spy?
Spy Inc? That was fucking rad. But you had like different like squares you had to move around, and it was kind of XCOM like. That was good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Monochrome game, and you need to recolor the world through puzzles.
Ondi.
That's very Miss like on the.
This looks like the sort of game that you used to get on like. Do you remember back ages ago? You had like Sky TV had games on it.
Yeah.
Press the red button.
Really good. That fish game looked like the sort of shit you'd find on like the Sky games.
Door from yeah, wherever this is, looks quite cool. Like
Kind of Carcassonne-esque.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what's that board game? Yeah.
Carcassonne. It's definitely Carcassonne.
It's not the one I'm thinking of, but I think the one I'm thinking of isn't quite a match for it. Dungeon Defenders.
This looks like
Awakens.
my kind of jam.
Yeah, this is a Riki.
Espresso Tycoon.
Oh, I want to set up a coffee shop, so maybe this will.
You talk about that a lot.
Yeah, I really want it to happen. I want to set up my
Ah,
board game
you can
coffee shop.
draw the different latte pictures.
Just
Have a
only
space
going to draw
too.
dicks. Let's face it.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's getting a coffee dick.
This looks
You know
like
one
No
thing I
Man's
don't
Sky, but
really
better.
care about? Space. I'm a big space man.
I don't care about space. Space is cool.
Will
Yeah.
You Snail?
I will, Snail.
Is that a platformer where you're playing as a snail? You're playing
You
as
are playing
Gary
as a
from
cool-
SpongeBob.
Oh,
It's Gary from SpongeBob.
this is great.
Meow.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Oh my god. Wii U Snail's having a bit too much fun in that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, happy to play a snail. Yeah, no, those 3D
why
games
I've
really
lost
aren't
the
your
live
kind of
chat.
jam, are they?
I've lost the chat on my phone.
There's nothing yet that I've gone, okay, this is like new and pushing the
No.
boat out and
I mean, there's a bunch of like Power World. Can't remember what that was, but I remember thinking that was cool. What was that one?
I don't know, Kelly, you're not writing these down.
I have written down, but I don't know what they are. I have to Google them after.
seven
Predator
days.
and Wreck.
7 days is interesting because that's something new. I like that.
Paranormal Detective ones, where it just looks like you get to play arcade games. Looks pretty fun. Got Deliland here. Does anyone remember what Deliland is? Something to do with a meat counter, maybe?
No idea.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to Google a bunch of these. I've written down and then just Tower of Perpetuity. I remember that one.
Yeah, that looked cool.
What's Pal World? That was the one I remember thinking looked cool, and I see what the fuck it is. Pal World game.
Oh, that was the Pokemon one.
Oh yeah, EV Arms Factory.
Oh yeah, Evie's making
Yeah.
AKs.
Yeah, I'm into that.
The AK-47 factory.
It's the alternative Pokemon history after Arceus.
Indeed.
You
Everyone's
really
so
fuck
afraid
up
of
the
Pokemon.
ends of
they've just,
Arceus. Like,
yeah, if you bugger it up, you get Power World, and the Pokemon start, an arms race against humanity.
you get like a For the Emperor version of the future where they've put
Oh, don't you bring your
enslaved,
do not bring your Warhammer bullshit into Pokemon.
they've enslaved all the
I'm
EVs and
putting
get
my
them to
foot
build
down.
bolters.
The irony of a Rotor making a grenade is not lost on me. That's fine.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff to do. Yes, next.
This is wave 3.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
title
love
pickup.
so many waves.
There are going to be a lot of waves.
Grab your gamer surfboards.
Oh.
Can we
Pony
surf
Islands,
it?
isn't that
Are
the
we
one you
getting
told me to play at some point?
No, this is Inscription. Are we getting more?
It's the
Ooh,
DLC for it, I
what's
guess.
it coming on? What's it coming on? Switch?
I do want to play this, to be fair, because it does look quite good.
What's it coming on? What's it coming on? Switch is something I'm going to take very much out of context, Marcus.
Yep.
Yeah. I can say it in a different tone if you want.
Yeah, it said it's from the makers of Pony Express. Is that the one you were telling me
Yeah,
about,
Pony
Marcus?
Islands,
Pony
yeah.
Islands, yeah. We were going to do that at some point because you said it's like some sort of fucked up thing.
Yeah, Pony Island's fucking awesome.
I was like all
Don't spoil
jittery.
it. Spoilers.
I don't know. I've not played it. I'm just basing it on what you told me.
No Inscription.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Sorry, the guy going, what the fuck was
Spoilers.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
Available now on what though?
Well, Inscription's been out for a while.
Only on PC though.
That is a lovely game. Have you played it? Have you played it?
No, I haven't played it.
Oh, you should.
Have you?
Yes, I haven't finished it though. I'm still playing it now, so no spoilers.
Yeah, I need to play Inscription at some point.
Yeah, it's on my
Keep
list.
seeing people in the indie
Alright, this is a kid.
verse on Twitter saying it's like the best thing ever. So
Streamers playing this game.
Pokemon are mutants. You are right, Josh Render.
Yeah, I stopped playing on stream because they said that they want to.
I just realised that guy that said the whole "what the fuck" thing looked an awful lot like Bruce Campbell.
A lot of people saying that.
He did not. Unless you mean
I
from,
kind
like,
of did. It
the
looked like a
olden
young
days.
Bruce,
Oh,
Bruce Campbell.
Maybe.
There's no new games.
Not Bruce Campbell now, but Bruce Campbell back during like the OG Evil Dead film.
So it's a deck building, roguelike, escape room style puzzle.
Be right back.
And also like psychological horror.
I do wonder if this is like some of these are indie games that are releasing in Japan.
Yeah, or just like something
Yeah.
that's like, because there's games that are like big in the West that aren't big in
Yeah.
Japan, so, and just like spotlighting it.
Okay, without
'Cause I don't know, I assume card-based games is big in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
really good.
Okay.
I don't understand that.
we've
but
got
when you
loads
play
of
it, you will.
like
Okay.
card games in
Now
Japan.
we really have to play it.
I do have to admit, Inscription is kind of like
Oh,
it intrigues me.
The food cycle. What's the food cycle? The predator?
Like I've seen some gameplay stuff of it, and it looks quite cool.
Okay.
It's like Gwent, but with
Are we gonna
more
get
kind of like creepy stuff on it.
He's talking
Yeah.
about- When you played
Well, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a lot different to Gwent because
when he played it,
you build off things dying. The whole point of it is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sacrifice mechanic. Whereas like Gwent is more about like, you know,
really creeps on you.
resource management, like making sure you don't blow all your numbers early to then be able to like have it in round 3 and so on.
Yeah. Have you
It's
played
kind of what-
Inscription then?
Yeah,
It's like
which is
like
kind of what. Have I played it? I haven't played it. No, I just watched it.
Yes, it's
Watch
really
other people play it.
the tone, I guess.
'Cause I got to the point where I was like, I'm sad I can't play it, so I'll watch Jesse Koch do it instead.
Which game?
Inscription.
Yeah, that guy nearly said, WTF, so
Right, I'm gonna take this moment to have a
you don't
break,
really
and I'll be
get it,
right
but
back.
Once you play it,
Yes.
you will understand what's going on.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Inscription. I might try and do that thing with Marcus, get him to tell me what to do, because I know I'm not gonna be good at it. But I want to see what the story is.
That's also a really weird game.
Wai-Wai-san, he already finished the game. He's playing the game.
And no spoilers.
Okay.
People are talking about this is no spoiler. Wow, spoiler-free gaming program.
Very much looking for
So we can
a
tell you
very
the
important
details, but
No, we can't tell you. Play it.
document off my laptop, and I can't find it at all.
I just have to play it. Okay.
It's not that important. It's a spreadsheet for Pokemon tournament and stuff.
That's pretty important. Is it not in the OneDrive where it should be?
I don't. It is in the OneDrive. I'm just trying to locate it. I need to clear this up
Okay,
properly.
so this is recommended.
Hey.
Can't find shit.
Hardcore gamer. PC
My
gamer,
Super Mario Party has been dispatched, so
history,
that'll be another Friday night kind of thing.
recommended
Good news, I found it.
Yay!
Can now tweak and re-upload a fresh version.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And also,
Oh.
this game is actually allowed to be streamed.
Creepy past the Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone said in the
It's from
official stream
I
chat.
think that's a really, from what I've seen of like the gameplay and stuff, that's a very good description.
Yeah.
Right, I need to. hope that this is all not fucked the entire sheet.
Right. Because he's doing like such a good job.
Yeah. He's coming in, coming out, going out.
Bye. See you later.
Commercial?
Oh, commercial.
And then we'll do some Let's Plays.
Ooh, game
This
footage.
is the
again.
last. This is the last wave, and then they've got some Let's Play content. So I think we're going to call.
They
it
said
after
this is
wave,
Let's
aren't we?
Plays. Didn't they?
No, this is the
clearly
last.
not. Is it,
The last
sorry.
bunch of trailers, and then they're going to do some Let's Plays. after.
Finger.
This is where we're going to call
This is
it.
by Finger.
Finger Sports TV.
Yeah, nah, I think I'm alright. Ooh. Well, this looks
This is right up my street. This is.
weeby AF, and I'm all for it. Look at them big titty anime girls.
Little Witch.
Hey.
No beta.
No beta. No
Little
beta
witch
pig.
Nobita.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
dancing
dun,
animals,
dun,
eh?
dun, dun, dun.
Completely remastered experience. What game is this?
Oh, it looks vaguely spooky.
Man,
That's
the
quite cool.
music's rad though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pocket Mirror.
Cool. Into it.
Brigadine.
So it's like a would Octopath
I do
Traveler.
like-
Oh no, nothing like it. This
I
is
like
your jam, right?
over... Yeah, it's lower in my tier of jams, but it's up there. I don't always put this
Behind
on
the
my
curd
toast.
sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the last bunch of announcements because they're going to move into Let's Play stuff now.
All right, well then that's it, I guess. Really. Takeaway is I'm gonna create myself a series of Pokemon who will be making weapons for my inevitable domination of whatever that world is.
Yep.
What else? What's everyone else's? What are you jamming about on there?
I quite liked Power World. There were a lot of games, and my brain is struggling.
Deadly Land
I'm
is
not-
that one where it's a full planet. You know, Marcus said no interest because it's farming.
Yeah.
I quite like the look of that, to be fair.
They look cool,
But I
but
always
there was a
avoid.
lot of those. Like,
I avoid them because I know that I have a tendency to fall down rabbit holes with games, and I know that if I start something like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, that's just going to be nothing to get done.
I did start Animal Crossing recently. I haven't got far into like at all, but I got to find out that Professor Nook or whatever his name is in fact a complete dickhead who's just forcing me to work as a slave.
Or you mean Tom Nook?
Tom Nook, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a nice little list of things. I've got that. So Predator and Wreck.
Can't wait to be forced to play that.
That's exactly what I can't wait for. Tower of Perpetuity, when that drops, I hope they get a physical release on Switch because that is something I think I might pick up. Power World, so EVs, AK-47s. The Small Planet thing, I don't think I'm that bothered about it, but I've got it down anyway. Deadly Land, and then the Paranormal Detective Escape from the 90s and 80s because it did
They look
look
quite
like
interesting.
you're straight up playing arcade games. And then Espresso Tycoon.
Nice.
Live out my fantasies of a barista owner cafe, whatever.
Well, I liked the Tavern Manager game. That's
Sounds
my kind of thing.
interesting.
Don't want to run a coffee shop. I want to run a pub.
That's fair.
I want to invoke my inner Peggy Mitchell.
For me, anything that had a hex and a card, which was most of the show.
And that and the dice game, Mark, is the dice tower
dice, yeah.
defense.
Dice Tower Defense, I'm genuinely intrigued in. Everything else just kind of looks like everything I've played a million times before. Doesn't mean I won't play it, but we're at a point where those games are really hitting like the ceiling now.
Yeah.
Like we have so many of them, and there are like games in open development that are doing really well. Like Tales of the Vault I've been playing, which is really, really good. Tales of Obelisk as well, which is also very good. And they like do kind of different stuff in that format. But the ones where it looks like just like an anime rip-off of Tales Slay the Spire. I'll play it, but
Yeah.
At this point, we've just got so many of them.
There are quite a lot of them, yeah. You need someone to come up with a new gameplay mechanic in them.
We need something new. Like we
Yeah.
need the new sort of puzzle hotness like that. And yeah, I think Marvel Snap might do it. Honestly, Marvel Snap is really unique in.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the video you sent before we talk tomorrow, so I can speak from what I think of it. By the way, Darkest Dungeon is the one I was trying to think of, not Slay the Spire, the one that was like, you know, that kind of card game, like an old one. But
I haven't played a decent hexagonal mech game in a while, so Astral Mech looked pretty good. I'll probably play that.
Yeah. Josh Renders just dropped in the chat actually quite an interesting point. That actually no first-person shooters. Which seems to be missing in the indie genre now. I think a lot of indie, that's true actually, a lot of indie developers are going down the visual novel or the roguelite kind of mindset. Now we don't really get many indie FPS games, which...
No, we don't. There was that, there was one that looked like a 90s first-person shooter. It's called like Shredder or something. That was really good.
I played one a little while back and did a review for it, Kingdom of the Dead, which is in this cool black and white scale, and it's like you kind of Van Helsing-esque, and it's a first-person shooter with mildly roguelike elements, as in like, you know, you pick up stuff as you're going along, and if you die, you start from a checkpoint with none of your shit. But at least that's checkpoints, so but that's cool. It has really cool music.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, that's 7
Nice.
7 days to end it or whatever.
Oh,
that
looks weird and
interesting.
intriguing. I have to see if we can write up about that or something. 7 days to end, yeah.
There was a Kickstarter board game which is print to play now, I think. But it was called Consenticles. And the whole point of it was someone was like an alien with tentacles, and you were like a human, and you're basically trying to have consensual fun times between the two of you.
Right.
But obviously you can't speak. The game, you're not allowed to speak, and you have to play like tokens in front of each other to kind of like work out body language to see where you are on the same page and stuff, which is kind of similar to 7 days, obviously without you like trying to fuck each other, but like the 7 days story where you don't know the language, you kind of have to work it out between you.
Yeah.
Well, like that's a strange idea for a game to try and put forward. Here's a game where you have to try and not rape someone.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, but okay.
It's good. It's called Consenticles. It's very good.
Josh Wren is saying, however, having a sweatshop for the Pokemon is at least more honest than the actual Pokemon games. Friendship, indeed.
Hey, that was already a storyline in Pokemon Black and White 2.
Is that actually?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What did they do? Had a sweatshop.
Well, no, this idea of a group was saying how Pokemon shouldn't be in balls. They should be set free. And our relationship with Pokemon is industrial slavery. And I say, all right, Petter, pack it in.
Yeah, that's what I thought, to be fair. I was just like, all right, we've got the Peter storyline, have we? Wow.
What's the outcome of that game?
We beat Peter.
Yeah. They realize that actually our relationship with Pokemon should be much stronger, and they actually enjoy it. So good for them.
Fucking
they
love
enjoy
fighting
servitude,
for your
basically.
entertainment.
All of the Pokemon are subs, and they enjoy being enslaved.
That's some very
is what the outcome
elf,
of that storyline was.
Some very house elf vibes to that, I'm afraid.
Nice family-friendly Pokemon game there.
Pokemon are subs. I don't think that's true. I think they're all subs. But...
Other than Machamp.
Definitely Machamp picks you up and walks you through a door frame like She-Hulk.
The good old seismic tossing.
Right, anyway.
Callie's like, on that note.
And on that note, on that horrible.
I will say on that note, check us out obviously tomorrow, but also Tuesday for Pokemon.
Do you want to wind us down, Riku, with your what's going on?
We've got Monday. We've got a new review out for Sifu by Alex, which is really, really good. That's going out 5:00 GMT. We are back. Myself, Callie, Marcus, along with T and James are going to be starting our Pokemon Sword and Shield tournament on the run up to Scarlet and Violet coming out in
Team Rocket
the
tournaments.
I've got a suit and everything.
We've got I'm back next Thursday, continuing Sonic 2006 live stream. We're going to do the third part of Sonic storyline, and then I think we are possibly going to be doing a Mario Party stream possibly next Friday as well. And
Probably
obviously,
going to be doing Mario Sports on Friday.
or Mario Sports
Wii
on Friday.
Sports, not Mario.
Or Wii
Nothing
Sports
to do
on
with
Friday.
Mario.
So yeah, so we've got loads of content coming up. Please do, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of all of our new content. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
We're ended.
Cool. What are you thinking?